town of Vinkovci can be found in the far east of Croatia on the Slavonian plain. Vinkovci is known as the oldest continually occupied town in Europe. It is a place where people have lived for more than 8,300 years. The Romans had their turn, and during that time the settlement was known as Colonia Aurelia Sibylla. Much is known about the Roman town, including the locations of each necropolis, which are normally found beside the main roads outside the city. When plans were made to build a shopping center on the western outskirts of the town, Vinkovci Museum expected that the area chosen would yield evidence of the western necropolis. In April, the site was tested by excavating 9 shallow channels across the site, and it soon became clear that there were indeed graves on the site. Very soon the site was alive with activity as museum staff and many students set to their tasks. Many graves were uncovered. Some were standard inhumations in brick-built graves, often with grave goods, and others simple graves. There were many graves with cremated remains, some with grave goods added afterwards. Many graves were robbed in antiquity and others damaged by later inhumations. Some of the simpler graves evaded detection by robbers, including the remains of a young child who had a silver bracelet, beads, and a ring. A usual find in graves are drinking vessels and oil lamps, and on this site it was no different, with many pottery items coming to light. Metal detectors were used to make sure no metal artifacts were overlooked. One such find was a bronze pot with a carrying handle. Of course, many coins were found, with a very large percentage of these being colonial issues from the city of Vinkovci, 200 kilometers to the east, dated from 240 to 255 AD. Many other wonderful artifacts were recovered from the graves. In total, over 300 graves were excavated between April and August. These finds, and many more, can be found in Vinkovci Town Museum.